On today's show, the sounds of nature. Interrupted by a very busy opening weekend.
Been like this all day.
Minnesota's walleye business explodes. Share opening weekend with us.
Nice.
3 generations of walleye anglers set the hook. And Laura's cooking over fire to share one of her favorite recipes.
Minnesota Bound, presented by Connecticut Water Treatment Systems.
Hi everybody, Bill, Millie and I welcome you to Minnesota Bound.
You know, we're at Lord Fletcher's on Minnetonka. The wind's blowing, it's spring, the ice is off, and that means it's time for the walleye opener.
People are excited to get back to their outdoor traditions.
Exactly why we headed up to Mille Lacs Lake for the opener. If a fish could ever use a friend, it might be this guy. On Minnesota's opening weekend, people drive right past Mille Lacs Lake's famous walleye. Anglers race towards a seemingly bigger catch.
Been like this all day. Toss paint tackle.
Turns out a Minnesota minnow shortage.
Yep, we do.
Has anglers lined up to try and grab any minnows they can get. The line, literally, to the back of Tut's bait.
Dozen shiners. Running low, but we'll have more in about an hour. The silver lining to COVID is a lot of people got outdoors. So coming out of COVID, you know, you kind of wondered if a lot of those people would stay in the outdoors, and there you have it. I think we got our answer.
Same story up the road.
Step right up, don't be shy. Freshest fry you'll ever try. Hello, sir, what can we get for you today?
Cheese curds ready to go?
Jim Herron and Lindsay Murray hope to cash in on opening weekend angling appetites.
Out of 20, you give me $1 bill, I'm gonna get you 2 back.
Thank you.
Best way to start fishing opener. You get to come work during the day, and at night you're out on the lake fishing. It's kind of the best of both worlds. We're gonna fish whether it's busy here or not. If we have a line, we're gonna close and go fishing.
The post-COVID fishing opener sure seems to have people excited.
I'll toast you with a corn dog.
Exactly why Red Door Resort ran out of rooms and parking. A Mille Lacs Lake destination with plenty of history.
So this is Stonehouse. So 1908 is what this one dates back to. So it used to be a carriage house, and then they converted it. My understanding is that the big barn doors that you went through were red. We've just embraced it in other ways. All of our other doors are red now.
Brian Linne runs Red Door. He loves the lure of a post-COVID Mille Lacs Lake opener.
It's tradition, it's family experience. It's just fun to see. I mean, it's been a great fishery. I think the proximity to the Twin Cities helps a lot, and the fact that it's such a big lake with a good opportunity to get out angling.
One we hope to share along with everyone else. All right, guess what? It started. Opening weekend.
It's a beautiful day.
A couple days full of tradition.
Who's gonna catch the first one?
But at its core,
Oh, fish right there. There you go. Tighten your drag a little bit.
it's all about people together.
Oh, look at that fish.
For me as a dad,
Nice work.
the boys in the boat beats all.
Yes, fishy.
Did you get it? All right, first fish of the year. Let's see. Whoa, nice fish. Smile.
no sports,
Good.
no schedule, just this.
It's really pulling. It feels really good.
Wrap it up. Yeah.
Oh, it's a big one. Nice, it's a nice one. Let's go. Nice.
How'd that one fight?
He was pulling hard. He did not want to come up.
Mille Lacs, a lake where we make memories.
Want to catch another one?
Yes, please.
All right.
All seems so normal. And that might be fishing opener's very best lure.
We're excited, you know, fishing opener.
You really ready?
Coming up, we tag along as one of our own celebrates opening weekend with the family.
Minnesota Bound is brought to you by Connecticut Water Treatment Systems, Coors Light, Ice Castle Fish House and RV, and by White Bear Lake Superstore.
Fishing opener, without a doubt, is one of our favorite outdoor holidays. This year is extra special for Travis Frank. You're about to understand why.
Opening day.
All right, who's ready to go fishing?
Two magical words that bring me a lifetime of memories.
Yep.
I've celebrated Minnesota's fishing opener with my dad longer than I can remember.
Okay, we need to get life jackets.
This year, my kids get to experience our yearly tradition for their first time.
You're gonna be my official captain today, okay, Lydia?
Walleyes are on our wish list, but this trip is about more than fish.
You really ready? Okay, let's go fishing.
It's my dad riding shotgun with my kids in the back. It's the start of a new fishing season full of unknowns. Above all, fishing opener gives us a chance to create memories that are impossible to script.
This one's Lydia's. It's got a pink hook on it. You want to start with the jig and see if we catch one on that?
Sure.
Okay.
Some openers we fish, others we catch.
Lydia, your bobber's down.
Today appears to be the latter.
Give it a big hook set. Oh, you got him. It's a big one, Lou. Weston, get the net. Oh, my goodness. Oh, gosh, get him. Oh, Lydia. Good job, sweetheart. It's humongous. Okay, everybody get in the picture. I'm gonna put him nicely in the, oh. Oh, there you go, you did it. We're gonna put him in nicely next time, but that was awesome. There it is.
It's a walleye.
Lydia, get the net. You did it! Oh, that's so awesome, buddy! Yes! Good one. Should we measure it to see how big it is?
Yeah.
Because that could win you the trophy.
Today, one of us will win a trophy and be crowned a fishing opener champ.
17 1/4 inches.
It's okay.
Hey!
It's all part of this experience to make fishing fun.
Say walleye!
Walleye.
Walleye!
Good job, Grandpa.
That's what it's about. It's got to start somewhere.
It's also about snacks. After all, snacks give dads a chance to fish.
Oh, you guys, I got one.
We need the net. Get the net. Get the net. There it is. Yeah, nice one, Daddy.
Should we eat them?
Yeah.
Our friendly competition suddenly kicks into high gear.
Yes, bud! New leader.
Yeah.
They're jumping in the boat.
Woo! Yeah. Oh, now there's a lot of people in there. It's a party, everybody. It's a big party.
A party better than I could have ever planned.
Oh, you got one. Set the hook. Yes, he's on there. Reel, Lou, reel.
Yeah.
Whoa, Lydia, you did it! What? You kidding,
This
Lydia?
is a monster.
You did it!
20 3/4 inches. Lydia with the new record. He's almost bigger than you, but you're way cuter. Oh, you guys, best fishing opener I have ever had, ever.
Good job, Lydia. That one comes home for lunch.
In our family, fish fries are an opening day tradition. After the kids help clean their catch, we enjoy a golden walleye feast. How is it, everybody?
Good.
Woo! They were really biting today. You guys think you might want to go fishing again next year?
Yeah.
And the year after that?
Yeah.
And the year after that? All right, it's time to present the trophy for the biggest walleye caught. For the 21 1/4 inch walleye. Yeah! All right, Lydia! Good job! One family fishing opener in the books.
Smile.
And hopefully a lifetime more spent together. Clearly, there's magic in the boat on opening day.
Still ahead, we take a look back, way back, on the magic of opening weekend. But first, Laura Shera shares a favorite walleye recipe fit for your opening day catch.
Closed captioning provided by Star Bank.
Today we're getting wild in the outdoor kitchen, as you can see, and we are putting a twist on a shoreline favorite, which is walleye. And I'm here with Chef Jim Kinberg from Firelight Grill House and Cocktail Bar. And Chef Jim, we are doing an international flavor of Thai coconut walleye soup.
We are. It's really good, ton of flavor. Nice little twist from your traditional shoreline lunch.
Absolutely. This would be great for a shoreline dinner, in my opinion. So how do we get started?
We're gonna get started. We've got some coals going over in our campfire. We've got a nice, it's kind of a Dutch oven kind of skillet. And we're gonna take this right over to the coals and get started.
Let's do it. So we're putting it right in the coals and not on the cooking grate.
Not on the cooking grate. We want that direct heat for this one. We want to get nice and hot.
Hence the need for the handle.
Exactly. So we're gonna put just a little bit of olive oil down on the bottom. Here we've got some onions, we've got some fresh ginger, a little bit of lime zest. You can just smell those aromatics doing their job already.
Certainly can. All right, well, we're not drinking coffee here. We've got some red pepper.
Yeah.
Throw it down in.
Put it on in.
And then also some carrots. Look at that.
So now that our vegetables are kind of softening up a little bit, we want to add some liquid to it. So for liquid today, for this recipe, we've got some chicken stock.
Add that right on in there.
Pour it right on in. And then a can of coconut milk too, if you want to dump that in for me.
This is the good stuff.
There you go.
Here.
There's where all that flavor comes from.
Look at that.
And this curry paste, this is what really gives it that nice authentic flavor. And it does have some heat. This is a red curry paste, so use as desired. A little bit goes a long way. Guess what goes next?
The walleye.
The walleye. So we're gonna give that a little seasoning, just a little bit of salt.
Whoops, there we are.
Oh, that's all it takes. And then I always like to put a little greens, whether it's spinach. We have some kale today, chard, if you want to wild forage some greens.
And how long does this cook over the coals?
It's gonna take about 15 minutes, depending upon how hot your coals are, but it doesn't take long. So we're just gonna give it a little bit of stir. We're gonna
Perfect for hungry campers.
There you go, put the lid on it, set it and forget it.
Soup's on, Jim.
Soup's on. Let's see what we got here. Oh, look at that.
Wow, my goodness.
There you go. Who wouldn't love to eat that on their little shore lunch?
I certainly would.
To finish it off, we're gonna squeeze just a little bit of lime over the top. Then I was out in the woods this morning, look what I found. This is wild sorrel, or wood sorrel. And it's got a nice little lemony burst to it. So typically these soups are finished off with cilantro, maybe some green onions. We're gonna finish it off with a little something wild from the woods.
All right, well, if you want to get internationally wild in the outdoor kitchen, try something new, a Thai coconut walleye soup. Thanks, Jim, this looks amazing.
I want you to think for just a second about the very first fishing memory you have. Maybe it was with your grandpa, your mom, or your dad, but odds are good that there was something positive that came out of that first experience that keeps you coming back. I know there's some horror stories out there from people that I've heard that don't fish and why they don't fish. Usually it's a bad experience. I'm mindful of that every time I take somebody new out, especially my own kids. I want them to love it, and I want them to have fun, and I want them to keep coming back. So I think it's important for us that we set them up for success. And a lot of times when it comes to fishing, that means the equipment that we give them to use. Now, those Snoopy poles are cute, but they're just not great at catching fish. The reels aren't very good, they don't have good drags. So as quickly as possible, give your kids a rod and reel combination that they can cast well, that they can battle a big fish if it happens to bite. Check the line, make sure the line is good on their reel, and give them the same lures that you're throwing. Just teach them. Kids learn really quickly.
First kiss, dude!
And when they're ready, don't be afraid to move up and give them the same rod and reel combos that you're using. Odds are, when they hook a fish, they're gonna land it because the gear is set up for it. It's not some chintzy little $15 combo that won't hold up when it matters the most.
New leader.
The next time you take kids out fishing, remember, it could make or break the rest of their life. Give them equipment that'll help them have a lot of fun.
Straight ahead, an old ode to fishing. Ron Shera celebrates opening weekend back around Y2K.
Minnesota Bound is brought to you by Midwest Exteriors MN, Warner's Dock, and by Totem Resorts, the premier destination for world-class fishing.
Up next, we head back in time as my dad, Ron Shera, celebrates fishing season.
Yeah, the times might be changing, but our love of the game has not.
At the break of dawn last week, Minnesota celebrated its rite of spring. Now, the fishing opener is more than a date on the calendar. It symbolizes optimism, a rebirth of Minnesota's outdoor lifestyle, and it's a moment that unifies. By now, most folks know that Jesse the Kisser Ventura caught his limit early on Rainy Lake. Minnesota's Mardi Gras, the official end of winter, the start of summer. Who could ask for more?
Walleye!
The essence of Minnesota's Mardi Gras is simple. It's about tradition.
It's all about the family. Come up with my brothers and nieces and nephews and just come up to have a good time and get away from the city for a bit.
One of the largest celebrations happens on one of Minnesota's most famous lakes, Mille Lacs. Folks drive hundreds of miles to get here, and the fishing party starts the night before in legendary places like the Blue Goose.
This weekend is Minnesota's Mardi Gras without the parade.
DNR officials say more than half of the state's licensed anglers get busy on opening weekend, and why not?
Minnesota anglers get shut down in the middle of February, and we have to wait for months before we can go fishing again. And so there's this big buildup and all the energy, and I think the anticipation, it's kind of like waiting for Christmas when you were a kid.
Couple of walleye.
Many of us have such special memories and opener traditions.
Yeah, so much fun. Well, that about does it for the three of us. We hope to see you back here next week.
And as we always say, don't forget to introduce the kid to the great outdoors.
Transportation provided by Premier Transportation. Call 1-800-899-7433.